Hey, it is October 1st. I'm headed out to do some doe management and getting in a stand that I call the camp stands. Next to a Bible camp, a lot of brush, a lot of bedding areas. There's white oaks all over this ridge. It's literally raining acorns, and we hope to get a crack at a big doe. Come along with us. I've got my buddy Evan with me behind the camera. It's going to be a fantastic hunt. It's a beautiful day. We're going to have a great time. Okay, here we go. It's October 1st. We are on a mission to knock down a doe. Now that's the stated mission, but that can change. Shooter buck comes along and gets in range, he'll die. Or at least get shot at. So, we're excited. It's already been a great season. Evan knocked down a 140. About half of our sits we've been literally covered up with deer. So we're going to walk in here and sit in a stand we call the camp stand. It's next to a church camp. And last time I sat there was last Friday. I was covered up with does. One young buck came through, just a spike, and gave him a pass. So we're going to go back in there and see what we can get done today. It's going to be a fun evening. Well, we're in our stand, we're all set up, we're ready to start seeing some deer. We've got acorns falling all around us. The only problem is the wind's just a little bit iffy, but we've got our ozonics unit running. We're hoping for the best. And we saw a couple of good rubs while we were walking in, and we've got a trail camera set up there, and there's been some good bucks used in the area. Our mission is to knock down a doe, but if a good buck comes along, we're going to try to get an arrow into him. Stick with us. Well, it didn't take long. Evan spotted a few deer coming in from behind us. He could see them, but I can't. There's 2 fawns and a big doe eating some acorns under some big white oaks over behind us, out of my view. Evan is communicating with me, telling me where they're at, how many there are, and they're working their way towards us. Now this doe is a big old doe. It's exactly the kind of doe you want to take out of the herd before the rut. She's old, she's mature, the fawns are wary enough at this point where they can survive without their mother leading them around, and in this area there are way too many does. So we're hoping she comes along and gets in range so we can get a shot at her. After several minutes watching this doe and her fawns walk around eating acorns, it was becoming pretty evident that they weren't going to come our way. They're working along the fence row under some big white oaks, eating acorns, so Evan comes up with the idea, let's call to them. So he pulls out a bleat call and bleats a couple times, and here they come. She's coming. Forgive me for using the term, she's coming on a string, because hunters use that term all the time. But she's really coming in on a string. She's looking for the source of those bleats, and she's walking right into a shooting lane.
She scratched, I think.
She was 33 yards. Put my 30-yard pin right in the middle of her chest. She jumped a little bit. She made us in the tree.
Yeah. She came in on high alert for that bleak call.
I don't care if it's a 130-inch buck or no. Hear a crash. It looked like a good high lung, probably. We're gonna get down there and go give it a look and get her located. If you've never seen a deer jump the string, now you have. I wasn't thinking. This doe came in on full alert. She heard that fawn bleat, plus she picked up my draw. I should have known by the way she bobbed her head up and down a couple of times that she knew something was there. And when she heard that string go off, well, you can see what happened. But at full speed, we thought we had a high lung hit. And we thought she was going to be down. And we got down, went and looked, we found no blood, no hit, just a little bit of hair on the arrow. Okay, it's probably been 20 minutes since I let that arrow go. Hit looked a little bit high. She jumped the string a little bit and it was a hard angle. But I think the hit's good enough where she's down. So we're gonna go down here and see if we can pick up a blood trail. Pick this old doe up. See if we can feed this hungry family. Let's go find her. That's 20 yards right there. Nocturnal would be growing now.
There it is.
As Uncle Ted would say, we seen this before. Ain't no blood. There's no blood on there.
What? There's some right there. Fat.
Does not have any blood to speak of on it at all. We went back and looked at the footage, and when the arrow was about halfway there, the ground moved about 6 inches down. Well, the ground didn't really move, but hey, just trying to have a little fun. And I don't know why, it just kind of happened. And I missed her. So the good news is there's no blood on the arrow, and she'll live another day. She won't lay out in the brush and become coyote food. Had a good time. We saw a lot of deer, and we got a shot at one, and fortunately it just didn't work out. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. So we'll get back at it again here in a day or two, and try to knock another one down. Maybe the ground won't move next time. Well, sometimes that's just the way it goes. We didn't have a successful hunt this time, but at least we saw a lot of deer and we got a shot off. It just didn't work out. That's why they call it hunting. Thanks for coming along with us. Thanks for watching. Stick with us. We'll have something new coming your way soon, and hopefully it'll be a big buck.